Listen, listen. You know, the life of a chosen is of two type. This is what many people don't understand. A lot of people are suffering truly because of choosing, and a lot of people are also blessed because of choosing. The truth is this. This is what maybe a lot of people have not tell you, or maybe you have held it, but wait to the end of this video and see what I truly have for you. As a choosing, you come as a lesson or as a blessing. Just believe me. That is why I said earlier, some are crying, some are blessed. Why? Because as a choosing, wherever you enter, you carry only two things: enter, lesson or blessing. So whoever that treats you well get blessing from you. Whoever that do what, that treat you, love you, always get blessing. Always end up being favored, because the same thing that God give to you, the same blessing that follow you will follow him that do you good, him that blessed you, him that favored you. The same blessing will also do what follow them. But when it come to a point where people start to take advantage of you, use you, cost will also be upon them, because that is why the Bible said, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. In other words, the life of a choosing is so simple. We are always for peace. We are never made for quarrel. We are never made for uh, disturbing others, arguing with others, causing people pain, causing no. We are always made for peace. But the moment you start to take advantage of a choosing, that is when that word I am for peace, I am not for war. That is when it start. That is when the rod of God start to do it fight you, cost you a lot. You start to experience downfall, frustration, calamities, disappointment, suffering, pain, etc., because you messed up with the wrong person. So when people start to treat you well, they are not treating you well only because they do what they deserve to treat you well. They are treating you well because they will also get reward in treating you well. Believe me, if people up there are maltreating you, taking advantage of you, thinking that they are using you, they are also laying a cost for themselves, because choosing, they come either for blessing or for a cost. So if you messed up with a choosing and you think you are free, you have already escaped and nothing is going to happen, believe me, one day a dying lion will become the strongest lion in the forest. Believe me. And the truth is this: no matter how wise a man may be, no matter how powerful a man may be, no matter how great or wisdom a man may do it, may be, or a woman may be, you cannot dictate how water enter into a coconut. Only the coconut tree know how the water is being spread inside a coconut what can. So you got what I'm saying? So if people are thinking that they have harmed you, take advantage of you, they are maybe they escape karma, or they have escaped their punishment. The truth is this: one day the coconut who nobody thought it would bear fruit will surely bear fruit. Believe me. That coconut which everybody is thinking that nothing good will come from will surely bear fruit. We have a coconut tree in my place, in my father's house, very big, up to 6 to 7 years. The coconut did not bear fruit. So when I left home, then I called my parents and my sister. We were just discussing. So they were telling me some fruit that, some certain fruit that bear fruit in that year 2016, a bit 2017. So I was shocked that one of that coconut, whom we all refused to take care, because the coconut, we have been waited, the coconut did not bear fruit. It will bear some fruit and wither, will bear some fruit. But now they tell me that the biggest fruit of all coconut is that fruit. that he bear the biggest. Why am I saying this? A lot of people who treated you bad, thinking that nothing is going to happen, they are going through a lot, suffering and smiling. Believe me, because as a choosing, whoever that molest you or whoever that try to use you, take advantage of you, they don't go free just like that. They get their own rod of punishment. Yes, believe me. And sometimes when people are getting blessing, when they are around you, they don't know the sources. Many of them don't know the sources. There was a white and there was an Italy woman who I do used to go around with. She hold a B&B where you can sleep, like you pay for a night, you sleep, you pay for either a week, 2 weeks, you book a booking so that everybody will understand what I'm saying. In Italy we call it B&B, where you sleep, you pay, you sleep, you go out, you pay, you sleep, and so it got to a point where she tell me something that the moment we become friend, I start to visit her home, going, mingling with her, doing some certain stuff. That is the moment she realized that everything start to happen. When she said it after like 3 months, after like 6 months, she tell me that there's something about me, that the moment she meet me, that is when her business start to blow. I was shocked because I don't know. Then she listed the analysis of last year, last 2 years. She can't figure out that even 6 months, within that period of 6 months, she have customer more than 2 years. She have been what she analysis. I was shocked. So after 1 year, she still repeat the same thing, that her business is moving as never before. Since she do or she meet me, what kind of person I am. I was so shocked. Why? Because whenever a choosing is around you and you treat him the way he or she deserve, you treat him accurately, not taking advantage of him, not using him, you come to understand that everything will be moving well for you. Sometimes you will be shocked. How come is it that door that refused to open before are now opening by force? Why? Because you are doing something that you don't know. Why? Because coconut water, you can't tell how coconut water enter into coconut. So that is how blessing always enter whenever you treat a choosing lawfully. But if you start to molest and take advantage, you will not also know how problem will start to come out from one angle to another in your life. Why? Because the moment you start to take advantage of a choosing, if some certain things will start to occur, wrong thing will start to happen. Things that you never experienced before will start to occur. Why? Because you have automatically chewed more than you can chop. You have already automatically chewed more than you can swallow. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you. So as a choosing, you are a lesson or a blessing to those who do you good or do you bad. Remain blessed.